All right, we're back. Hello, everybody. We've got Gandalf.
Mm-hmm. We got Gandalf, we got Dad, we got Boy, we got Troll.
Got
we got
Fleshlight.
All the hits.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking.
Fleshlight. He's got handles too. Look.
Explained the secret prophecies inside the Yodnar shrine.
Oh, they thought of everything with him.
Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of
If you don't like
the
teeth, you can
sites,
use the other end.
At which point your father recalled finding
True.
growers outside the
Backsies.
Temple of Light.
Yeah.
And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talk.
You
I
think that end's been closed off? Well, make a new hole.
Yeah, look, it's so hard to reopen. Come on, use your fucking imagination.
Idiot.
Do you own a spoon? Guess what? You're back in business.
Thanks to you as well, Brock. These clothes.
So I had to scroll up to see whatever the fuck conversation was happening with Razor.
Less conversation.
I don't know if you were. I don't know if you were talking about cuties or whatever, but
Okay.
like, yeah, of course there's nuance, but like, I would just say it's probably best to avoid those types of movies anyway, even if your intentions are good.
Yeah, like how about
Like, who
Don't?
really benefit?
Like-
like, I just like I don't.
you cannot?
I'm trying
do
to
it.
think of a single movie that exists where it's just like, oh, exploring like child sexuality or something like that, where I've like walked out of that being like, oh yeah, that was a good experience or something that I benefited from intellectually or emotionally or for
I feel
any reason.
better
Like,
now.
I'm just like
having seen it.
sure, I want. I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, ban this subject from art, because that would have, obviously.
Yeah, no,
worse
don't ban it. But
consequences.
like, well, I mean, really,
I'm just
don't
like-
ban it. I mean, what would I do? But like, people making it, like, ask yourself, what am I making this for? Do I need to make this? Is
Kids
this the
by
best
Larry
thing I can
Clark.
make?
Those aren't even kids. I'm not talking about like what were those characters, like 18 anyway? Like they were all played by like what,
They were all 37.
like 16 to 18-year-olds or whatever, played by 18. Like they, I don't know. Kids wasn't a bad movie.
Father.
But they weren't literally kids. When I think children, I think like, I don't know, 15 or younger. Like 16 is age
Me
of consent
too.
in most places. I think, right? Scoot.
is in a lot of
What's the
places,
age of consent by country?
I can go by state if you want.
Yeah.
It's 16 in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
It's 16 in a bunch of states. It's 18 in California, which is why everyone thinks it's 18 in all of the U.S. because all the media gets made in California, so they always say 18.
Mm-hmm.
You can get, but I do know you can get married in Mexico at, I want to say, age marriage.
I think they still got child marriage in a couple states.
They, I think,
Ohio or
with
something?
with parental consent, you can like marry a baby, basically.
Nice. Baby
You
marriage.
just got to trick the parents. You just got to trick the parents. Abducted in plain sight style, which is the best. And I believe I just reviewed it on Letterboxd because I
Oh,
was
that's a
thinking
movie?
about it.
But yeah,
Documentary.
I guess the point I was kind of getting to is just like,
You don't need it.
do you need to, like, I'm looking even in movies where I'm like, oh, that's a well-made movie. Like, what was the fucking what's that British thing that had like several series attached to it that Alex recommended on the podcast, and like it was a movie. It was like one of his earlier recommendations, and it's a thing he really likes.
The Office.
It was like a kind of a coming of age story, and it feels like weirdly familiar too because
I'll disinfect the tools.
it's been done so many times at this point. But I guess it was one of the more genuine ones. This Is England. Yes, thank you. So there was a scene in This Is England where, like, I don't know, what the 10 or 12-year-old actor is like making out with like an adult woman, and I'm just like, yeah, they didn't have sex, but I'm like, was that necessary to the story? Like, Why did you need to make that happen? Like, all I'm saying is, like, I will be as charitable as possible towards the intentions of the people behind making the film. But if I were I wouldn't want to go anywhere close to doing anything like that in any production I'm involved with. Could you, like, I would I would feel like a criminal if I was behind the camera and I was like, directing that scene. I would feel like I'm doing something wrong just by organizing that.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
It's
and
weird.
then this little
Don't
boy,
do
you
it.
kiss the older woman and make out with her. I'm just like, does that need to be like? I don't. Sure, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I'm just like, I wouldn't
do what you
that.
want, but why are you doing it?
It kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you would want that in your thing. And again, I'm going to be charitable and just like, okay, like, you know, I guess no crime has been committed, and I'm just going to not, you know, just assume the best of intentions with every person just because I'm that type of person. But I'm just, personally, I would not go anywhere near that. Like, that just seems like such a, like, why would, just write a different scene. I wouldn't want kids in my movie at all. I can't imagine writing a movie and like wanting to have a child character in it. You know, unless I'm killing them, unless they're gonna die in the movie. Then all right.
No, it's cool because the adult is a woman. That's true. Actually, nice.
Stun and then okay. Yeah, we'll do this.
For someone had us do, I think it would have been the first episode of our All Request Spectacular on the podcast. Are you familiar with Criterion Collection member Kung Fu Master, aka aka Le Petit Amour, which I don't think is the French translation of Kung Fu Master.
No, it's not.
I believe it translates to The Little Love.
Yeah.
1988 French Criterion movie about a mom who falls deeply in love with her daughter's like 13-year-old friend. And that's the whole movie. Criterion. I'm watching it the whole time. I'm like, please just be this. Please don't take any turns. This will be really funny. And like under different circumstances, this is not a Criterion movie. This is a get the director put in jail movie. But because it's French in the 80s, I'm like, oh yeah, this is art, of course.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
So yeah, there's I'm not talking about, so when someone says, yeah, Red Rocket had a 20-year-old something but was playing a 17, yeah, that's not even close to what I'm talking about.
Not at
I
all.
don't care if it's an adult playing a 17-year-old. There was also a French movie that was on one of my lists that was like, you know, about like I think like a high schooler exploring her sexuality, and she was dating like a 20 or 30-year-old or something. And I was like kind of uncomfortable by it. And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, the main actress is the director and writer, and she just like, who's the victim? And I'm like, okay, like I don't even care. Right. Like there's nuance to everything, and you should not just have a blanket response to everything. Like you should see it on a case-by-case basis if you're a critical thinker in any sense. But I'm just saying, you know, things like Cuties or that scene from This Is England, or like, I don't know how many examples there are, but I'm sure there's many.
Kung Fu Master.
Things
Let's
like
be clear.
that. I'm
Kung
just
Fu
like,
Master is on that list.
I just don't empathize with wanting to create that.
Yeah. Why do you want to do it?
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little Pikachu?
And like, yeah, like I said, like
Blank
I don't
check.
think.
Oh
like,
yeah, doesn't he like
Yeah.
marry
There's
someone? I
definitely
haven't seen the movie.
child adult make out in blank check.
Oh, they actually make out?
Look at this little guy.
This is fun.
Astounding variety of acts of
The squirrel.
Okay, good character.
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
that delectable aroma. Could it be?
The eye patch sells it.
Yeah, it's a pirate squirrel. Scoot,
Oh,
your
butt
viewers
pirate.
scare me.
Yes.
It seems like 90% or more of your movie requests so far have involved pedophilia and or rape. Well, you know,
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait,
that has been a trend,
you Ratatosker. Why are you so different when we summon
You know.
for help?
I will
It's
say.
a long story,
There's been a fair bit of that, if I'm being honest.
but you are correct. I am indeed
Of the
Ratatosker.
95 odd movies that have been
Ratatosker.
requested. Nice. Oh, that's a cool
Ratatosker is
name.
the name now.
He hides in your chef hat and makes you do crimes.
Speaking of,
Ratakuni.
would you like to come out and see your
Sorry, it was
Ratakuni.
Rakakuni was the...
Rakakuni.
Yeah. Sorry, Ratatouille.
He's a raccoon. Ratatouille.
Oh, is he voiced by ProZD? That's cool. I'm glad he's getting some, like, big titles. I knew he was a voice actor for forever, but wasn't sure there were any like major roles that he had. That's really cool, actually, because he's pretty talented. You would not believe ProZD's Goofy impression. I want to commission ProZD for a very dark movie.
Tree, huh?
Here, let me show you.
Did you mute yourself again?
I did not. I'm just trying to figure out who ProZD is.
Okay. Just look up ProZD Goofy. You'll hear some great Goofy voice. He does. He's famous for like internet.
So that's why good master.
You could maybe YouTube, maybe
Famous
TikTok,
for
maybe
internet,
Twitter,
you
like
say?
all of them. It's like short form YouTube,
Okay.
I guess. Like all of his videos are like ridiculously short and simple, just kind of like relatable, but sort of like pandering towards people who like go to anime conventions or something. You know?
Oh, it's so as someone who does that, I like to find things that are relatable to me.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Laser. All right, where do we want to go here? All right, here, this way.
He's famous for internet. Hey, Corey Coyote.
Right? Oh, hello.
How are you? How's my back? Bad. And I've been using the clip that you filmed to illustrate to other people why it's bad.
Wait, what do I...
Yeah, it hurts. Back fucked. Tailbone fucked. Everything fucked. Gonna wrestle again in 2 weeks anyway because I'm a goddamn idiot.
Okay, I go to map, but then how do I go? Oh, I have to hold to confirm. Okay. I was like, what do I do on my map?
Of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure, I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Scoot, please go back up the chat. I need answers about the avians, and you're the best at nuanced conversations about discrimination. True. Well, let's have a look. John Joyce backwards. That's right. I decoded your name.
Back. It seems better in Alfheim.
What's the name?
Did
How
they?
fucking far
Oh, it
up
is.
this? Yeah, I'm not a fucking liar, Adam.
That would be a doxing according to Elon.
It's true. I should probably go to Twitter jail.
Alfheim.
Fucking loser. You fucking loser.
It's
How can
the
you have
best
so
thing
much
about
money
Elon
and be
being
such
a
a
dumb
fucking
piece of
loser?
shit is just how quickly he goes back on his principles or contradicts himself. Like, it always takes him like 24 hours to do just the exact opposite of what he just said. Like, it takes him like no time at all. It's like, wow, we don't even have to wait for it. Like, he's not even aware he's doing
working,
it.
No, he's doing like a speed run. It's great.
Yeah. He's giving us like the greatest hits collection all at once, like without
Yeah.
waiting for the whole
Like the things being
discography.
better in Alfheim.
Starting with greatest hits. That
Yeah.
is
respectable. I like that. John Joyce, I can't find the fucking thing. Just ask it again. I don't have time for this bullshit.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No.
I'll tell you up front, not even knowing the
Storms that
question,
plagued Alfheim's deserts
the-
long before Fimbulwinter.
it's gonna be my answer's gonna be anti-avian. But feel free to re-ask.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
Our goal is at the temple. Not to
Beep.
miss it.
I just anchored on the boy to get up there.
I saw that.
Basically,
and
like,
I don't think
sliced the-
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he?
Tuvok, I also can't believe what cowards the Academy are. Tuvok came live to Sus Pro Wrestling in Tacoma, Washington the other week to see someone, aka the Academy and not us, get their goddamn hair shaved. And we all
Nice.
know how that went.
Yeah, it didn't
There's a
happen.
barricade up ahead.
It didn't.
What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone.
But luckily it's happening next month. Oh wait, it's not? It's just off?
Majestic,
Great.
isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the Nine Realms.
Is it really grooming someone into being a furry if you're consciously deciding to be on this Twitch stream and posting in chat, and I'm just streaming, minding my own business?
Well, you're minding your own business. I might
You
have
are the groomer.
a small hand in things.
Oh wait, do I need my axe throw? Reflect indicator changes color when lined up with a target. Okay.
That was some good victim blaming, by the way, though. Nice job.
Oh, this.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Oh, I didn't know it could do that.
Oh, what just happened?
Just shave your head anyway,
Oh.
Scoot. We all know you were gonna lose. Not true.
Very clever.
Parry this bitch. Oh.
On your left.
No. Oops. Oops. Ow.
Watch the exploding one.
What the?
Thank you, Laser. Cats groom. It's their nature.
True.
Behind you! Look out!
Shut up. Oops. Oops.
Also, horses love being groomed. Cats love grooming. The system works.
True.
More inspiring literacy.
Ooh, now that is a good question. How far into the furry transition do I have to be before I can discriminate against avians? John Joyce, backwards. It is never too early to discriminate against avians and scalies. Never too early. Start early, start often.
So my boyfriend, who's in the room and might be listening to me saying this, he went to, when we were at a convention, he went to a cat party,
Nice.
and it was just like the cats only are only invited. I was like, why are you going to a party I'm not
Love it.
allowed to go to? It was only for like an hour or whatever. And then he sent me videos there. I'm like, you know what? I probably didn't want to be there. It was like, it was like a bunch of weird shit where it was just like cat fursuiters and a lot of meowing, and someone had like
good.
someone had a kazoo for some reason.
Well, that doesn't
And
seem
it was
like
kind of
land.
chaotic. And
Well, of course it was
apparently,
chaotic. It was all cats.
yeah, and there was like some boxes, and like
Sure, there's gonna be boxes.
apparently a dog furry made it in there, and they just bullied him the whole
And they
time.
killed him.
Apparently they were
ripped
just
him
like
apart.
like giving him shit and like hissing at him.
Oh, that would have
I'm
been
like-
so good.
Yeah, I was
Fuck.
kind of, yeah, I was like, first I was like, how come I don't get to go? But
'Cause
then
you
I saw
don't
the
get to go
videos and
at
I was
'em.
like, okay, I get it.
And then you rationalize like, oh, I actually didn't want to go. You sour grapes is what you did. You're acting more
I
like
mean,
a fox than a
no, I
horse.
felt-
If you're
I felt
sour
better.
grapesing that hard.
I felt better after seeing the videos. Not like, oh, I'm too cool to be there, but like, yeah, this is not what I should be going to. Also, I would just be bullied and hissed at if I went.
100%. I love that they got a dog in there.
We helped you last time.
Atreus,
That's really fun. Oh, imagine if it had been like Gael or something. Holy shit. A cat party bullying Gael.
On acid, yelling
I can't-
nightmare.
I can't think of a more delightful scenario, honestly. That's fucking awesome.
Oops, ow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my fucking...
Then why do you
my parry.
stream if you don't want to be bullied and hissed at?
Ow. I gotta get my oh, there we go. Oops, I just didn't mean to use that actually, but this is fine.
Good toss. Rage.
Did not mean to activate that. There we go. There's my parries.
There's a thing.
Learning again.
Twirling. Learning. Scoot should wrestle in a tiger fursuit. I wrestle in as much of a fursuit as I can where I don't die of heat stroke.
Naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist.
Until I get the surgery, then it'll be easier. Then I can spend much less on gear and more on beauty products. Fancy combs and oils.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off
You
nightmares.
sweat through your tongue, you phony. Actually, we sweat through our nose and
Buttholes?
jaws, but that's
Whatever.
okay. And Adam, running a family stream here. While we talk about child pornography movies. N.
Best we move on
N.
now, brother.
We don't have the
Adam
right
hates
tools for
Ed.
this one. I have to wait. I have to come back here. Fuck you. Don't have the right tools for this one. Really? Don't show me things I can't do yet.
Fuck you, 9/11.
At least he told me.
So tall. We came in from the top last time.
Have I worn a fursuit? Not a full one. I think I've just like put on someone's
Built
head
to
before.
promote
That's it.
cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time.
I don't like the standard fursuit.
Let me know when I've
I'm
reached
pretty
I would want-
fond of the pet suit thing going on. The trend.
This seal
That-
was meant to
That
be-
light
Yeah,
shit.
that seems
it's-
good.
It works pretty well.
Fire was here.
Yeah, someone should probably buy me one of those.
How's that look?
But yeah, I want something form fitting. Like the more mascotty it is, the less I like it.
Yeah, I like them tight.
Unfortunately for Alfheim,
Yeah.
Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He
Yeah, I know
returned to
we're very
Vanaheim
much on the same
and left his
page on that.
realm to its fate.
Have I ever hissed at someone in a wrestling match? Yeah. Okay, two-part question. Have you ever hissed at someone in a wrestling match? Very much yes, almost every match, in fact. Or played a kazoo at them? No, because to my knowledge, that's not a cat thing.
Yeah, but the realm isn't.
Yeah, I don't know, it looked like absolute chaos.
Try pulling it the other way.
I think the kazoo was not so much because cat, but because chaos. So I get it.
You can't spell chaos without cat.
Fine
That's
work,
true.
Atreus. Shall we?
Cat hoss.
I'm a cat hoss. Big old cat. Hate mascots. Love muscat.
Musket.
What's a dark elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the
Oh,
division.
pretty.
Division.
This is a real gamer room we got going on here. Someone plays PC in this room.
This statue depicts the elves
These
before
are the
war, before they discovered
PC
the power of
gods.
That was got a flashy keyboard.
Yeah. I love the toxic homophobic gaming culture, but all the crazy flashy
Rainbow
pride
colors.
pride gaming setups everybody got going on. It's like the queerest setup you could possibly imagine.
Yeah. And also you hate gays.
Yeah. I'm suspicious.
Scoot, is that's a good pick, Laser. That's what I'm looking for.
Above the door, there's a light crystal.
That,
Sorry?
but I'm kicking someone's ass instead of trying to look cute.
Let me look at this. Oh, wow. That's a weird... I'm not, like, a huge fan of, like, pup mask stuff.
The heads.
And that's a
the
really
heads-
weird one, too.
It is.
Yeah.
Heads like never do it for me. I think like honestly, if you're on a
Oh, so I actually
budget
have to
and
reflect.
can't do full body surgery, I think like do the pet suit or something similar, and then just facial surgery. Because the head is never good enough.
Yeah, I had fun
Because it's a mask.
I was doing at MFF. I was suiting a bunch, and I did part of the con. I did like full suit, and the other part of the con I did the head and the pet suit. And I love the head pet suit combo because it's so easy and it's comfortable, and it's like a lot more breathable and like just slim. And like, yeah, I feel
it's really easy and comfortable, but like proportionally is like the head too big compared to the pet suit.
It depends on how big your fucking head is. I don't know. My head, it looks fine for me in my opinion. I like the way it looks. I'm gonna like the way I look.
Good. Do you guarantee it?
Yes.
Guarantee it? Okay, good. I can get that for $30 from AliExpress. I bet the quality is horrible.
How do I have to...
And also, all the tails on these are not good enough. They're not long enough. They're not thick enough, and they end in a point. Tiger tails don't end at a point. They end rounded. Get it together.
Oh, do I... The frick? Oh? What's going on here? I sense some sort of puzzle.
Ooh.
Oh, what's... I'm supposed to do that, but I can't... Do I just need the... Oh, I just need it at the right angle. There we go.
Well done. Though I imagine our light elf friends will be less than pleased.
Gamer cave.
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking.
Dude, when you say get the surgery, is this what you mean? Yes, but not ugly. That concept, but not ugly. That concept, but cute.
Who blew them up?
Who done the blowing?
We're getting bluey over here. Oh, hell yeah. Oops. 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 Didn't. There we go. Yeah. Oops. Oh, bitch. My high risk, high reward parries. Love this shield. It's so much more satisfying to play this way. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, that was a cool kill.
How
with the blades.
Tiny your shield is. It covers just your
That's
arm.
yeah. That's exactly why it's just exclusively a parry shield. It makes sense for the design because it's like a attacking shield.
Yeah. I love an offense shield. That's I mean I guess it's Captain America style. And you are a patriot, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
This way. Shrine awaits.
Why does that look kind of like a penis and balls?
Because you see what you want to see, and you and I have done a million Rorschach tests, and no matter what the shape is, it's always penis and balls with you.
Penis and balls.
I should correct. We try to do Rorschach tests, and then every time I say, Adam, it's time for your Rorschach test, you just start doing lines from Watchmen, doing the I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me, and then yelling, and then we never even get to the test. I thought the Watchmen movie was okay. I know that's a hot take, but I thought it wasn't bad.
Yeah, cut out that weird sex scene and you got like a decent movie. When you do a Rorschach test, it's when you turn Shaquille O'Neal into a kitty.
Rorschach?
So different than I remember. It was all broken.
I'm gonna see if that
and covered in hive
exists.
stuff last time we were here.
These elves
If not-
use Alfheim's light to enhance the
If not,
Laser.
I will fix that. Laser.
Definitely looked more
Roar. My search was Roar, Shack, Kitty. And it seems to be mostly there's Shack with a kitty. That's something.
What do the Dark Elves want?
to
There's
return it
Puss
back
in
to its
Boots for
source.
some reason.
To them,
Oh,
the
Shack with a baby
sources
tiger.
of Alfheim are sacred, none more so than the light
What if I take
itself.
Kitty out of the
Aye.
mix?
The Light Elf success came at a
Roar,
terrible price.
Shack.
Alfheim's once lively desert
What if I put
withered into
quotes
a
around
stone-ridden
Rorschach?
wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
Is a baby
Like
tiger
fucking
a little tiggy?
There's more Twilight.
a little tiggy. I'm getting like nothing. Laser, this one's on you. Guess I can close my Age of Consent search, as well as what day of the week is Call Me Cat on.
Really? Just have to find the right angle.
Oh no! Well, it's 90 degrees is the right angle, Adam. You silly.
Where's Kurt?
Browning? Figure skater?
Chris? Who's the wrestler? Kurt Angle? What's the name?
Kurt
How
Angle.
did
Yeah,
Okay, well then.
you
yeah,
got it.
okay.
I was just thinking of other Kurts. Sorry, I'm a big figure
Did I
skating guy. You say
get it
Kurt, I
wrong?
think you say Kurt, I think Browning. I'm sorry, but no, Kurt is the right angle. I apologize.
Okay.
And not his.
Yes, I thought I
and
had
not
it.
his. Not his accused murderer brother Eric, or maybe the other one. But someone in the Angle family's bad, I think.
How am I gonna get this angle? There's a ledge. Oh, up here. Really? That's meh.
And I believe Kurt, when he was still doing amateur wrestling en route to his Olympic gold medal, trained at Foxcatcher with noted crazo and murderer John DuPont.
Gotta be a better angle on that Twilight stuff.
Brainstorm how to make a tiger furry look like Shaq without resorting to racist stereotypes. Well, all you do is you get a picture of a tiger on your computer, and then you get a picture of Shaq. You just match the facial features. I don't think Shaq looks like a fucking what is this racist? What do they call those like minstrel show characters? Shaq doesn't look like the epitome of like blackface or anything. Like I think you'll be fine.
I think you're safe. The safer route is to get a picture of a tiger, get a picture of Scoot, draw a mashup of that standing beside Shaquille O'Neal regular.
Oops. Fuck. God damn it.
That way, I think everyone wins. That way, it can be Rar, Shaq.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Ow.
Dude, I burst a blood vessel in my right eye, and now the whites turned a horrible
fall.
nightmare red color. My eyes are dark green, so now one eye is full of Christmas colors. Well, that's very exciting for Christmas, Mini Moon. How did you burst a blood vessel in your eye? Did you think too hard? I do that sometimes. Laser, draw Scoot as a tiger standing next to Shaq as Kazam the genie. Not bad. How about a remake of Roar with Shaq? Just a bunch of
Shaqs, yeah.
you.
No, and it's like basically documentary. They're like, I can't believe this director and his family lived with a bunch of Shaqs. Like that's a recipe for disaster. Like,
This
whoa.
is nuts.
Yeah, like how did that happen? How did this get made?
Hot take: Bamboozled is Spike Lee's best film. I might be inclined to
I haven't
agree,
seen
and
it.
you'll find out if I agree for real, because somebody requested it for the worst year of our lives, All Request Spectacular. So we'll be hearing about it in a couple of weeks.
Oh, have you seen it yet?
Now, why they keep fighting?
I saw it a long time ago. I remember really liking it,
Oh, you'll
and
be
I'm excited
rewatching
to see it
it, yeah.
again.
The light over-
Did that just got like a Criterion release, didn't it?
It did,
So then, which side is
in
right?
fact.
Rarely is it so simple.
Yeah, I remember being
Place
very
to
good.
say. This is an elven conflict.
I
In
said
what,
as much the
2000?
last time we were in Alfheim.
Right. They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye.
I thought
Done
the
to
subtitle I read
Dark
fornications. I was
elf
like,
again.
what?
Nice.
Fornications.
Speaking of Criterion, have you heard of this very cool French film from 1988? You might know it as Kung Fu Master or Le Petit Amour. I love that those are the English and French titles for it. We had a good laugh
Oh,
at
where
that.
do I want? Where's the crystal? Oh. Oops.
Is there a longer version of the Big Cat Scott Henson song? How long is the version that's on YouTube? There's like a short, a regular, and a long version that I have.
Damn it.
The angle.
Shut up! I knew it was right. You didn't even have to tell me, boy. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you,
Oh my god.
asshole. Idiot.
So the
Should I do it from down there?
the YouTube song is 1:26. I might have a longer version. Let me check.
Why would you upload the not longer version?
It's like the standard one.
Oh.
There's nothing new in the longer version. I don't think. I think it's just some bits are repeated. I wasn't trying to waste anyone's time.
Hmm.
Oh, and I don't know if I've mentioned it. I get probably not because it happened pretty recently. If anyone wants to hear the Big Cat Scott Henson song performed live by
That looks
Pepper
interesting.
Coyote, perhaps make your way to SOS Pro Wrestling on Friday, February 10th, because
nice.
that's a thing that's going to be happening.
That's dope. That's cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Tricky.
Oh, I need to do this while I'm holding it. Come on, the blue thing showed. Why didn't it work? What? Do I need to...
There's gotta be a way to get your axe behind this grate, right?
And then quickly... No? Oh!
Oh, clever use of your axe, Kratos.
Okay.
It sounded very sarcastic. Oh, clever use of your axe. You did an axe thing with your axe. Pretty cool, buddy. I have found a 2-minute and 9-second version of the song.
Bonus
An extra
melody.
33 seconds. There you go.
Increase the amount of rage gained. I like increase the amount of rage gained. But then how do
Rage.
I use each of these? So I have this equipped. How do I use them? Or is it... Oh, the relics are just things that are just status... Wait, it says for a short duration. So clearly they're things that I use. Oh, wait, it's like L1... Is it L1 in circle? Really? Okay, let's see. Massive ice around Leviathan X and run up a target in incredible force. So the runic attack is L1 and R1, right? I wish it would just say on the screen. Like, why would I not want... What? Like, it wouldn't take up any fucking space on the screen to just tell... Like, why in the upgrade section where it's like, oh, this is the thing I'm upgrading, why not just show it, like, in the corner of the video thing you're playing? Like, why the fuck would you not show... Like, it seems like really basic design for... Like it just seems so intuitive. Why would you not do it? All right, so heavy runic attack I don't have, so I can choose between light. And I can upgrade these two also, apparently, at some point. When I upgrade them, am I upgrading the specific attack? I guess it would be. Okay, so a tracking axe throw that ricochets between targets, marked by pressing R1 repeatedly. More massive ice around target with them. Form a massive ice. A massive ice. Okay, L1 and... Well, we'll try. So light runic attack is L1 and R1, right?
My father's name. Call me Cypher.
Attachment. So light runic attack. Okay, and then I have to wait for that to recharge. Okay. So yeah, it's not L1 in circle. So yeah, I see now on the bottom left corner of the screen. Yeah, it wouldn't be triangle. So R1 there. Okay, so when I hold L1, it shows the buttons that they should be. So X is the other one, and I just have to wait for them to recharge.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh no.
Right flag!
Wah! Nightmare, nightmare.
There you go. Now you're learning. Is Pepper Coyote on tour or does he live in the Tacoma area? Neither. He is flying himself in for this show.
Nice.
He's cool like that. And a team from St. Louis is being flown in to wrestle us after Pepper sings. He's probably going to sing "There's No Cock Like Horse Cock" as one of his funny tricks on us. And then we'd never work there again.
Oh, do I have to... Why is this thing in the way? This fucking tree. Oh my god.
Why not
And the
simply
boy...
hold it in
What?
place?
Hold
But
it
you're a
in
tree boy.
place. Oh. Oh, I can do it for... Oh, it had to be down. Oh my god.
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes.
I thought it only had to be down to turn it. Okay, this makes sense. Well, I'm glad I didn't figure it out at first because it made me grab some other stuff over there.
There you go. Pepper Coyote is one person, like Ron Zertner from Nine Inch Nails. Just like that. It's not a... Pepper Coyote's not a Led Zeppelin situation.
All right. 1 second here. Breaking the recording.